Take a second and think about the last time you opened your washing machine and got hit by that smell. Not a normal damp smell, not laundry room smell, that heavy sulfur-like stench, like rotten eggs, like something died inside the machine. You probably tried to fix it already. Maybe you ran a cleaning cycle, maybe you poured in vinegar, maybe you bought one of those washing machine tablets with the fake lemon scent. And for a day or two, it seemed better. Then the smell came back. Because here's what almost nobody realizes. The smell was never actually gone. You didn't remove the problem, you just temporarily covered it up. What you're smelling is a gas called hydrogen sulfide, the same gas responsible for the smell of sewage, swamps, and volcanic hot springs. And inside modern washing machines, it's being produced by bacteria living in places most people never even think to check. And the crazy part? Modern washing machines are almost perfectly designed to grow it. Here's why. Older washers used huge amounts of water, wasteful, yes, but they also flushed themselves clean constantly. Modern high-efficiency machines use far less water. Good for your utility bill, terrible for residue buildup. Every wash leaves behind a thin layer of detergent, skin cells, body oils, lint, hair, and fabric particles. Tiny amounts each time, barely noticeable. But over weeks and months, that layer builds. And because modern machines don't fully flood and rinse themselves the way older ones did, that residue stays trapped inside the machine. Then you close the door, and that's the mistake. The moment that door seals shut, the inside of the washer becomes warm, dark, damp, and low in oxygen, which is basically a luxury resort for anaerobic bacteria. Now most people think the smell is coming from the visible rubber gasket around the door. And yes, there's definitely something living in there. But what's actually happening is much worse. Pull that rubber fold back with a flashlight sometime. You'll usually find a dark slime coating hidden inside the crease. That isn't just dirt, it's a biofilm. A living bacterial colony that has literally built itself a protective home inside your washing machine. Hair and lint act like structural support, detergent residue becomes food, moisture keeps everything alive. And over time, the bacteria create a slimy protective layer specifically designed to survive cleaning attempts, which is exactly why quick rinse cycles barely work. And vinegar? Most of the time, it never even reaches the actual colony. But the gasket still isn't the worst part. The real nightmare is hidden lower in the machine. Behind a small access panel almost nobody opens. The pump filter. And this thing is disgusting. Its job is to trap debris before it reaches the drain pump, which means every strand of hair, every clump of lint, every bit of grease, dirt, pet fur, tissue, and pocket debris gets collected there and soaked in stagnant water. Not for hours, sometimes for months, sometimes for years. That water just sits there in darkness, slowly rotting. And because regular cleaning cycles barely flush that chamber properly, the smell keeps returning no matter how many clean washer cycles you run. This is why people feel like they're losing their minds. The machine smells clean for one day. Then suddenly the odor creeps back again. Because the source was never removed. So let's actually fix it. Pull the machine slightly away from the wall and locate the lower access door near the bottom front panel. Before you open it, put towels and a shallow tray underneath. Because the second you loosen that drain cap, foul-smelling water is probably coming out. Let it drain fully, then remove the filter itself. And when you see what's trapped inside, you'll understand exactly where the smell has been coming from. Rinse the filter under hot water. Then take an old toothbrush and scrub the inside of the filter housing too, the cavity the filter slides into. Because the housing walls are usually coated with the same bacterial slime causing the odor. Now for the cleaning agent. Forget vinegar, forget bleach, and forget those overpriced washing machine tablets. What you actually want is plain 3% hydrogen peroxide. The cheap brown bottle from the pharmacy. Usually costs less than $2. And unlike vinegar, peroxide doesn't just mask odor. It oxidizes organic material directly. That means it attacks bacteria, sulfur compounds, and biofilm at the cellular level. The bubbling you see when peroxide touches grime? That's the reaction happening in real time. Take a cloth or sponge soaked in undiluted peroxide and slowly clean every fold of the rubber gasket, especially the rear fold, the hidden inner channel most people never touch. Go slowly here. This is where the buildup usually hides. You'll often see bubbling immediately. That's exactly what you want. Let the peroxide sit for about 10 minutes, then wipe everything clean. Next, pour about 500 milliliters directly into the drum and run the hottest cycle your machine has. Sanitize mode if available. Otherwise, anything above 140 degrees Fahrenheit. The heat helps carry the peroxide deeper into the machine, including areas you physically cannot reach by hand. The outer tub, the underside of the drum, the internal plumbing, places where odor colonies usually survive. And by the end of that cycle, the difference is immediate. Not reduced smell, gone smell. Because for the first time, you actually remove the source instead of temporarily hiding it. But this next part matters even more. Because if you don't change the conditions inside the machine, the bacteria will eventually come back. Luckily, preventing it is simple. The single most effective thing you can do costs absolutely nothing. Leave the washer door open after every cycle, even slightly. That airflow allows the gasket and drum to dry properly between washes. No trapped moisture means no permanent humid environment for bacteria. Next, clean the pump filter once a month. Seriously, set a recurring reminder. The entire process takes less than 5 minutes and prevents buildup before it turns into a swamp again. And finally, switch to an HE-rated powder detergent if possible. Liquid detergents tend to leave behind sticky residue that coats the inside of the machine and feeds biofilm growth. Powder detergents rinse cleaner, and most importantly, use less detergent than you think you need. Most people are using 2 or even 3 times more than the machine can properly rinse away. And that excess residue becomes food for the bacteria causing the smell in the first place. Do the deep clean once. Keep the door open. Purge the filter monthly. Use less detergent. That's it. Your washing machine should smell like absolutely nothing. And honestly, that's exactly how a clean washing machine is supposed to smell.